Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Souris Valley Sabre Dogs Baseball here on 1390 KRRZ. I'm Jared Sleppy, and tonight is the second of a three-game series between the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs and the Fremont Moo. Sabre Dogs come into this one 6-7 on the year, as they are 4 games back of the Badlands Big Six. We'll talk about the standings here in just a little bit. As for the Fremont Moo, they are now 5-7 after losing last night. They're 4.5 games out of first place. And in first are the West Nebraska Pioneers. Last night was a wild one. It ended up in a walk-off wild pitch, and the run was scored by Cruz Taylor. I talked to him after the game about what it was like getting that last run and his overall thoughts on the performance.
It might have skipped me. I don't know. It's a walk or a hit, but I don't know. I didn't feel it. But, I was ready for that. I was on third, waiting for pass ball, anything. I was putting in play. I was going, pass ball, I'm going. I wanted to be aggressive and try to walk it off with excitement.
So what do these kind of wins and extra innings do for you guys as a team to join each other together?
I think we've been struggling on a losing streak, and I think this walk-off right here is going to put a lot of energy into us and spark us. We're going to go on a little tear.
Chauncey had 3 wins here tonight. How big was he in contributing here tonight?
Oh, Chauncey's been great. He's just been barreling everything. He's been a huge part of our. We've been struggling a little bit, but he's been hot, and he's helping us win.
You guys got one more game with these umpires. Hopefully you can go on to it.
Yeah. Last night they were a little frustrating. I think tonight they were a little better here and there, but it's gonna happen.
You guys have a total of 3 opponents coming up in the next, pretty much in the next month. So what do you guys got to do to kind of get ready, finishing up the series and getting ready for what's up to come?
Right. Well, we got our first off day in like 14 games coming on Monday. I think we really need to take that day to conserve our energy and really get us back healthy. A lot of guys are hurting because of this long stretch. I know I am. My legs are ragged, but we just got to push through it, and this is going to spark us. What we need.
Unfortunately, you guys don't get a day off on June 17th. You have a makeup game against the Whiskey Jacks.
That's right.
But yeah, they play the Whiskey Jacks quite a few times coming up. And what are you guys going to try to do to keep winning against the team? You guys have done really well against the Whiskey Jacks.
I just think we need to keep doing what we're doing. Just focus on barreling balls, throwing strikes, and playing defense, and it's not going to hurt.
2 straight games, you guys have produced a lot of runs. Yesterday didn't quite get the win. They get the win here tonight, 7-6. Cruz Taylor here with me on 1390 KRRZ. So what are you guys doing collectively to here on home games? Because I talked to Chauncey earlier a few days ago. We talked about how the road trip really joined you guys together. What are you guys doing for home games? Do you guys work out together or anything like that?
A lot of guys do. We'll come in early together. We'll be in the cages doing some tee work, batting practice. We're all together. And, we're really tight. A bunch of just funny guys having fun and just playing baseball.
All right, Cruz Taylor. Thank you so much for joining me. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the win. We'll go and send to another commercial break. We'll be right back on 1390 KRRZ. Stats, standings, and starting lineups all coming up after a quick commercial.
Inside of your mouth ache? Not brushing as often as you should? Then come on over to Kemet Dental. Kemet Dental prides on their team of highly educated dental professionals and advanced technology. Whether it's advanced dental procedures such as implants, same-day crowns, and sleep apnea, there's no problem they can't fix. Visit their state-of-the-art facility or visit kemetdental.com to learn more. Kemet Dental. We treat more than teeth, we treat people. Don't let bad weather surprise you. Stay informed with KMOT. KMOT is Minot's local NBC affiliate that keeps you in the know for all things weather-related. KMOT also makes sure that you know everything important happening in the Minot community. Want to see the latest Twins highlights? Check out KMOT's professional sports coverage, as well as their local and collegiate sports. KMOT, your news leader.
Baseball is America's game. It brings people together, and there's nothing better for community than people coming together. Thank you, Sabre Dogs, for providing entertainment, a family-friendly environment, and good sportsmanship to our town. These simple moments, sharing time with loved ones, create everlasting memories, and we'll always be in the cheering section rooting for the home team. First Western Bank and Trust, we're not just here for you, we are you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Forward Communication provides you an opportunity to get your message heard on radio stations all across the region. They have several syndicated radio reports you can partner on, including Ag Issues, which gives an agronomy perspective to regional agriculture, Outdoor Issues, which discusses North Dakota hunting and fishing, and Training Camp Today, which gives listeners an inside look at Minnesota Vikings training camp. Call Forward Communication at 720-0007. That's 720-0007.
We're back. This is first pitch starting up at 5 after 7, as it usually does on Saturday nights. Let's take a quick look at the standings so far in the Expedition League. First in the Clark Division, Western Nebraska on a 2-game win streak as they are in first place at 9-2. 2 games back of them are the Spearfish Sasquatch at 7-4. As they won yesterday, the Fremont Moo. And the Casper Horseheads are both 5-7 and 4.5 games out, as they both lost yesterday. And the Hastings Sawbusters are 4-9 with 2 losses in a row and 6 games back. As for the Lewis Division, it is the Badlands Big Sticks, who have won 6 in a row and are the hottest team in the league. 3.5 games back of them is the Hub City Hot Shots. They have dropped 2 straight. They're 6-6. Sabre Dogs have a chance to possibly tie or even pass them in the standings if they win tonight. They're 6-7, 4 games back after winning yesterday. And then Wheat City is now 4-7 with the win yesterday and 5 games back. And in last is the Pier Trappers. They are now 4-8 after losing to the Whiskey Jacks yesterday and 5.5 games back. So we'll go ahead and take a look at your starting rosters coming up as we have the National Anthem coming up next. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on 1390 KRRZ. Here are your starting rosters today for the Fremont Moo. Starting up and leading off. And in left field is Tyler Push. Batting second and playing short is Kanan Dodge. Batting third and playing third is Charlie Hesse. Batting fourth and playing first is Justin Ledgerwood. Batting fifth and catching is Omar Vilos. Batting sixth and playing right is Brock Reller. Batting seventh and DHing is Peter Carlson. Batting eighth and playing second is Dylan Sears. And batting ninth and playing center field is Rocky Botello. And on the mound for the Fremont Moo is Cale Parks. Now for the Sabre Dogs. Leading off and playing left for the second game in a row is Philip Childs. Jace Edwards, the shortstop, is going to bat second tonight. Cruz Taylor will once again bat third and play center field. Chauncey Callier is going to bat cleanup, and he's going to be playing first again. Batting fifth and catching for the first time this season is Alex Hay. Batting sixth and playing third base again is Austin Reno. Batting seventh and DHing is Hunter Holland. Batting eighth and back at second base is Tyler Courtney. And batting ninth and playing right field is Drew Pollum. The first time he plays right field this season, as Sage Deem, the junior from UNLV, will be on the bump for the Sabre Dogs. And it has been a somewhat forgettable season for Sage Deem so far. Hoping to turn that around here today. As coming into this game, he has allowed 12 earned runs in 5 1/3 innings, 7 strikeouts, but 8 walks and 9 hits. As for his counterpart for the Moo, Cale Parks, he's 0-1 with a 1.29 ERA in the 3 games he's pitched. He's gotten 7 total innings of work with 10 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 7 hits with a 186 whip. So his whip is actually higher than his ERA. We'll see if Sage Deem can get on the right track here this afternoon, as this is his 3rd start this season. So the fielding order for the Sabre Dogs, kind of confusing here today. Got some people moving around and some players who are back to their original positions. So playing third base is Austin Reno. Playing first is Chauncey Callier. Playing short is Jace Edwards. And playing second is Tyler Courtney. Sage Deem is on the bump. And Alex Hay is behind the plate doing the catching. In left is Philip Childs. Center is Cruz Taylor. And right is Drew Pollum. So Tyler Push will come to the plate. He batted 9th yesterday. He went 1 for 5 with a run. Team batted just 205 yesterday. 8 for 39 as a team. First pitch from Deem is in there, strike 1.
Today's first pitch is at 7:03 p.m. on a balmy, cozy 57 degrees.
Just heard that 57 degrees, the game temperature here at Corbett Field. It was 87 yesterday. This one fouled back. We strike 2. I almost kind of prefer 57 over 87, to be honest. So you have an overcast here, these beautiful North Dakota skies. Wind blowing in from right field. 316 to the left and right poles, 356 to left and right center field, and 410 to dead straightaway center. That one is grounded to the third baseman Reno, and he boots it. And Push is going to be aboard via an E5. And Reno's fielding troubles continue this season. First time he has played at third base since the Wheat City series. So Justin Henley, Mason Dennison both get a day off. Here's the first pitch to Kanan Dodge. As the runner goes, that one's outside for ball 1, and no throw made by Alex Hayes. So a stolen base puts a runner in scoring position with no outs in the top of the first. Here's the 1-0. Down in the dirt for ball 2. Push gets his lead over at second. Looks over once. Runner's going to go. That pitch misses, and Hay bobbles it, so that's going to be 2 steals for Tyler Push. Runner on third with nobody out here in the top of the first. Cannon Dodge yesterday went 1 for 4 with a run and an RBI with a stolen base. And now he's ahead of the count 3-0. That one misses, ball 4. Now runners on the corners. And Sage Deem has found himself in a little bit of a mess here in the top of the first. So now batting is Charlie Hesse, third baseman for the Moo. He went 0 for 4 yesterday with a run. First pitch to him. That one is fouled in the parking lot for strike 1. Sabre Dogs take on the Moo tomorrow at 5:35 for the series finale. Sabre Dogs can win the series if they win here tonight after winning 7-6 in walk-off fashion in the bottom of the 10th yesterday. Runner goes, and now the pickoff move, and Callier is going to eat it as he thought about throwing to second and decided to hold it as a throw over to second might have triggered Push to go for home. So a stolen base now for Cannon Dodge, and that's the 3rd of the day for the Moo already. Now no outs, runners on second and third for Deem. That one in there for a strike. Now 2 strikes to Charlie Hesse. Sabre Dogs in an early jam here in the top of the first. No score just yet. That one misses for a ball. Makes it 1-2. So Hesse digs back in. No runners being held on at third or second. The 1-2. That one misses low and in for ball 2. Charlie Hesse from North Dakota State, hometown of Mendota Heights, Minnesota. The 2-2. This is up and away for ball 3. So starting with an 0-2 count and 3 straight balls. Deem trying to get the right pitch that he wants here. It's taking a little bit. Now he steps off. This is the first time that Alex Hay has caught for the Sabre Dogs this season. Here's the 3-2. Deem goes to work from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 4. And the bases are loaded with no outs here in the top of the first. Sabre Dogs with a short leash, possibly, as Matt Sartwell already jogs over towards the bullpen. He only went 2/3 innings his last time out. This one is fouled out of play into the parking lot for strike 1.
This foul ball is brought to you by
So the Sabre Dogs getting their second win in the past 6 days yesterday. I'll try to feed off of that energy from last night. Here's the 0-1. This one hit in right field, base hit. And that will be Pollum throwing it home. And the throw will be wide, and now the runner will advance to third. As Hesse advances all the way to third from first, and 2 runs score. So 2 RBI single by Justin Ledgerwood. So now Omar Vilos comes to the plate. He came in yesterday on his first at bat. He got an RBI single. He was 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Only one player from the Fremont Moo had more than 1 hit yesterday, and that was Peter Carlson, and he is in the hole. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And once again, Deem starts ahead in the count. Let's see if he can finish her here. Runners on the corners. Fremont leads 2-0 here in the top of the first. Deem sets. Looks over at first and delivers. This one grounded foul on the third base side, so we will redo that. And Kuso now hustling over to the bullpen. Obviously not going to pitch tonight, considering he started yesterday. Pitched very well, too. 6 innings and 2 earned runs. As his ERA numbers getting a lot better. He's now down to 5.71 after it being over 8 going into yesterday. Here's the 0-2, the pitch. That one is fouled down the first base side. So once again, we will stay at 0-2. See if the Sabre Dogs can limit the damage here. Deem has runners on the corners with still nobody out. The pitch. Grounded up the middle. Now the shortstop Edwards. He's going to throw it over to first for the first out. So he looked at second, saw that he wasn't going to be able to get the out there, so he went ahead and threw it over to first, and that's going to be an RBI ground out for Omar Vilos. Ledgerwood advances to second. He's the only base runner with 1 out, and the Moo leading 3-0. Swing and a miss. Ahead of that pitch was Brock Reller, the right fielder for the Moo. Now this Fremont team, not the greatest hitting team, batting just .213 on the season. Similar playing style of the Sabre Dogs. However, the Moo have a much better pitching staff statistically. It's a 3.12 ERA, and that one misses outside. And as for the Sabre Dogs, they, as a group, have a 5.74 ERA. Here's the 1-1 to Brock Reller. The pitch. This one hit well into the air towards center field. Taylor backing up. He will make the catch. The runner will tag over to third. No, he'll actually stay, as that's a wise decision. Taylor with a cannon over there. So that will make it 2 outs. Runner on second for Peter Carlson. Carlson yesterday 2 for 5, 2 strikeouts, a run, and an RBI. Foul tip, strike 1. So the move swinging early in the count, which is something you think that would not be the case considering Deem kind of struggling to throw strikes here in the first inning. Especially at the beginning, first couple of hitters. Since then, the move has been swinging early, and Deem has been able to get back in the counts. That pitch misses for ball 1. If I'm the move, I'm letting the bat sit on my shoulders until cobwebs grow. Here's the 1-1. That one misses inside, ball 2. Two and one for the designated hitter for the Moo. The stretch and the pitch. That one in the dirt for ball 3. On deck is Dylan Sears for the Moo. That's 8th. And Botello, the 9th hitter, is in the hole with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Here's the pitch. Now an inside for ball 4. So now runners on first and second as Deem allows his 3rd walk of the game. I think we'll start to warm up as he gets up from the bench, and we'll start tossing a little bit over there in the bullpen. Here's the pitch. That one in there for strike 1 to Dylan Sears. This is Sears' first game of the series. He's coming off a 2-for-3 game against the Hot Shots earlier in the week. Won that final game 6-0 and split with the Hot Shots. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air, foul for strike 2.
Heads up, everybody. Make sure you call Martin's Finest Closing Center at 701-829-0989, where they take pride in the quality of their work.
So runners on first and second for Sage Deem. Dylan Sears, the lefty from Western Illinois University. Here's the 0-2. Down outside for ball 1, trying to get Sears a chase. Can't get him to do it. Sabre Dogs trail 3-0 here on the top of the first. 3 stolen bases in the first 2 base runners alone. And a half-hearted swing by Sears. He'll get the strikeout to end the inning, but the damage has been done, and the Moo are ahead first. They lead 3-0. We'll go to the bottom of the first coming up after this quick commercial break. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on 1390 KRRZ.
El Azteca is authentic Mexican fast food on the go. Their ingredients are always fresh, so you can be sure you'll get the best tacos, burritos, tamales, and more. El Azteca is located at 2035 North Broadway in Minot. Stop in or order online to save time. If you want exclusive coupons and special offers to save more on your next visit, text El Azteca as one word to 21777. El Azteca, the most authentic Mexican food in Minot.
iHeartRadio. We are Northwest North Dakota's #1 country radio station, 97 Kicks FM, playing a wide variety of today's new country to those country favorites reaching back to the 90s. With the award-winning Bobby Bones Show and a big signal puts your business where it needs to be. We are heard on over 2,000 smart devices across the country with our iHeartRadio app. From radio to streaming, web, and social media, we've got you covered. Our Kicks listeners are current and retired military, farmers and ranchers, working moms, business owners. We are 97 Kicks FM.
Sabre Dogs trail 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the first. We'll get to see Cale Parks on the mound for the Moo. So far this season, Parks is 0-1. He's only allowed one earned run in 7 innings, has an ERA of just 1.29 in 3 games. He has started 1. This will be his second start of the season. 10 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 7 hits allowed. 186 whip and a total of 12, almost 13 strikeouts per 9 innings. So for the Sabre Dogs, we Philip Childs, Jace Edwards, Cruz Taylor, Chauncey Callier, Alex Hay, Austin Reno, Hunter Holland, Tyler Courtney, and Drew Pollum. In the fielding order for the Moo, it'll be Hesse at third, Ledger Wood at first, Dodge at short, and Sears at second. Velos is behind the plate, Parks is on the mound. Push in left, Botello in center, and Reller in right as the first pitch misses for Philip Childs. Childs' 4th game as a Sabre Dog. Is that pitch in there for strike 1? Went 0 for 5 yesterday. He's now 3 for 13 on the season, a batting average of .231 with a run and an RBI. And that one misses outside for ball 2. The 2-1. Now it misses for ball 3. So Childs ahead in the count here. Jace Edwards is on deck for the Sabre Dogs. Wind up and the pitch from Parks. And there's strike 2. So coming back and fighting is Parks here the first at bat. 3-2. Hit in right field, base hit for Philip Childs. And that'll get the Sabre Dogs rolling offensively.
Next number, the shortstop, number 15, Jace Edwards.
Jace Edwards coming off a nice day yesterday. He went 1 for 4, but had a 3-run home run. First pitch, outside. That was Jace's first game of his season yesterday. Quite a way to start. Throw back over to first. So tonight, Wilson Rubion gets a day off as well. This is his first day off of the season. Only getting him a break. As that one misses outside for ball 2. Rubion, second in batting average this season with a .333 total. 14 hits and 42 at-bats, and as of right now, Wilson is tied for 10th in the league in hits. That one misses. For ball 3 to throw down to first. Check out on Childs after the pitch. And he was in there with no problem. And that hit right there by Phil Childs was the 100th hit of the Sabre Dogs season. The 3-0. This is for ball 4. Runners on first and second now. So this looks like this could be a shutout. Excuse me, a shootout, not a shutout. Taylor is third on the team in batting average, batting .321, 17 for 53. Tied for 5th in hits. He's tied for 3rd in doubles, tied for 6th in runs, 4th in at-bats, 5th in home runs, 5th in RBI, 4th in stolen bases. And that's just the statistics that are on the league website as the first pitch to him is in there for strike 1. Sure, there's a plethora of diverse stats that continues to show how well Cruz has been playing this season. Pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Phil Childs led off with a single in right field, and then Jace Edwards walked. Now one swing of the bat can tie this game up. Cruz Taylor with 2 home runs on the season. That one grounded foul down the first base side, and that will make it 1-2. So here's the 1-2 from Parks, looking over at second to Childs. Now one in the dirt for ball 2. Cale Parks allowing just one earned run this season. And he's in position to possibly allow another one here. Here's the 2-2. Hit into right field, and that will be trapped by the right fielder, Reller. So the bases are now loaded for Chauncey Callier. And I tell you what, that is not the guy you want at the plate right now if you are the starting pitcher, Cale Parks. Chauncey Callier leads the league in hits and doubles and stolen bases. He's also third in at-bats. He's fifth in home runs, fourth in RBI. He's also fourth in runs and strikeouts. 20 hits on the season for Chauncey with 55 at-bats. 364 average, and he's competing for that MVP spot. And E.J. Rennell was able to get last year as that pitch is grounded foul down the first base side. It'll make it 0-1.
You got this, baby.
So Taylor's on first, Edwards on second, and Childs on third. Here's the pitch, and that one is outside. Ball 1. So Sage Dean with a similar situation here in the bottom of the second for Cale Parks. Bases loaded, no outs. This one grounded foul. Make it 1-2. Badlands and Hub City game we postponed. That was scheduled to start at 6:35. Spearfish Sasquatch and Hastings Sawbusters are tied at 4 in the bottom of the third, and no score from the Pierre Wheat City game has been posted. The 1-2, and the dirt, ball 2. Alex Hay is on deck for the Sabre Dogs. Here's the 2-2. This one hit the air towards center field. And there to make the play is a center fielder, Botello. And the runner will tag and score. That is Childs. It's his second run of the season. And Chauncey gets another RBI. That is his 14th on the year. So Jace stays at second, and Cruz stays at first. As the Sabre Dogs are on the board here in the bottom of the first, and Alex Hay will come to the plate. First pitch. That one misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 to Alex. That one is inside and low for ball 2. Alex went 0 for 3 yesterday with 3 strikeouts. The 2-0. That one misses upstairs. Oh, wow. That one in there for a strike. Thought that one was both upstairs and inside. They ring him up for strike 1. So 2-1. With 1 out, runners on first and second. Some grounded foul. No, that's a fair ball. And hold on here just a second. The home plate umpire says it's a foul ball, apparently. That went off the foot of Hay, and that was why it was foul.
Find out more at quickandverdict.jobcorps.com today.
It's now 2-2. Alex Hay, chance to get his first RBI of this 2019 season. He played for the Sabre Dogs last year. At 281. Sophomore from East Central Community College. Just grounded down the first base line. That is fair. And a nice play by Ledgerwood as he touches the bag, and runners will advance with 2 outs.
Only the most locally sourced fresh ingredients available to create their quality beers and foods.
So Austin Reno comes up.
At your next event.
He's now 1 for 2 against the Moo with a run. So struck out once yesterday. He has 15 strikeouts, which is currently 3rd in the league. First pitch. This is for ball 1. He didn't have any a couple days ago, which kind of drifted him back as he was actually 1st in the league in strikeouts. Down in there for strike 1 as Austin, batting .217 on the season, slowly working his way back up. He started very low with a very low batting average. It was in the 140s. It's climbed ever since. That pitch in there, strike 2.
Don't hurt anybody, Ace.
Here's the 1-2 to Austin Reno. The pitch down in the dirt. Even the count at 2-2. Parks will go to work here after allowing a run already, as Childs came around to score. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will end the top of the first, and Parks allows just 1 run. So we'll go to the top of the second. Sabre Dogs trail 3-1. We'll be back after this short break.
Trinity Health is a nonprofit healthcare system serving northwest and central North Dakota and eastern Montana. With a care hospital in Minot, more than 40 specialties, several rural health clinics, and a long-term facility, Trinity provides a full complement of healthcare services to the region. Since 1922, they have been committed to looking ahead and improving in ways that provide the best, most compassionate care for their patients, families, and communities. Trinity Health, where their mission is, being committed to preserving and improving the quality of health to the people they serve. Know what's below. Call before you dig. Whether you call 811 or use ITIC to file your locate requests, North Dakota One Call makes sure you're able to navigate the One Call process as easy as possible. Whether you're a professional contractor working on a project or a novice homeowner just installing a fence, contact us every time you dig to ensure no underground lines are damaged. It's easy, and it's the law. Dig safe.
So we already got a pitching change as Sage Deem is done after 1 inning. And it will be Matt Sartwell making his 5th appearance this season, which is the most amongst any pitcher on the Sabre Dogs roster. See if he can go the distance, as Sartwell this season has allowed 6 earned runs. His record is 0-1, has picked up a loss a few weeks ago. 7 2/3 innings, 11 strikeouts, 5 walks, 6 hits, a 143 whip, and 13 strikeouts per 9 innings. So Fremont already on their 9th batter. It'll be Rocky Botello, Tyler Push, and Keenan Dodge coming up for a team from Fremont, Nebraska. First pitch. Misses for ball 1 outside. Sabre Dogs don't get the Moo again until July 22nd through the 24th, which is a Monday through a Wednesday. These teams play 6 times this year. That one in the dirt. It was over the head of Alex Hay for ball 2. Sabre Dogs have just a total of 3 opponents after tomorrow, all the way through July 10th. The only 3 opponents are Weed City, Casper, and Hub City. That pitch is in there for strike 1 as they play the Whiskey Jacks coming up next week. Before that, 6 straight games against Hub City. Then they play Casper, have a 4-game stand against the Whiskey Jacks, the first game being a makeup game on the 17th. As that pitch is in there for strike 2. So now 2-2, Sartwell Coming in, right-handed reliever from Minot State University. That one over the head of the batter, Botello. That will make the count full. The pitch. This one hit at the shortstop. Edwards, throw over to first. In time, getting the speedy Botello by a half step. So that brings up Tyler Push. Reached via an error in the first inning, and then stole second and third and reached home after a base hit by Justin Ledgerwood. Folks, a reminder that the All-Star Game is going to be right here in Minot. Starts with the Fan Fest, including the Home Run Derby, all sorts of fun, food, and family entertainment. And the All-Star Game will be on the 16th at 7:05. As the first pitch is missed low and away for ball one. Sabre Dogs have to take on the West Nebraska Pioneers both before and after the break for 8 straight games. The 1-0 in the air towards right field, and coming in and unable to make the play is Pollum, as he didn't get the right step on it. And that'll go down as a base hit, I believe. And that'll put a runner on first to Kanan Dodge. His first game in right field by Drew Pollum. He started backing up, and then he realized, oh no, this ball is going to land in front of me. And it did. They say your first step should be back, not your first 2 or 3 steps, which is unfortunate. So hopefully you can learn from that and then try to move on and improve for the rest of the game. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. That's blocked by Alex Hay. Startwell had a very nice first appearance. Since then has not been able to quite get back to that level of performance. Here's the 1-0 to Sartwell. So at first, here's a pitch. And this is up and in for ball 2. Charlie Hesse on deck for the Moo. 2 hits apiece here so far here in the top of the second. Sabre Dogs trail 3-1. That one is hit into left field, base hit down the line. That will be most likely a double. That lands in the very far corner. Child's going to try to get it. Here's a throw to the cutoff man, not going to throw home, and that will be an RBI double by Kanan Dodge. As Push scores all the way from first base, and that puts the Moo up 4-1.
Next batter, the third baseman, number 6, Charlie Hesse.
So Hesse comes to the plate. He reached via walk and scored in the first inning. It was when Velos had his RBI ground out. So no scoreless frames just yet. We're here in the top of the second. And that one in there, strike 1. On the stretch, Sartwell goes to work. He doesn't go in the windup even when there's no runners on. The 0-1 in the air towards left field, and that will drop in front of Childs for a base hit. Rounding third, and he will stay there, is Kanan Dodge. And that'll be runners on the corners with 1 out.
Next batter, the first baseman, number 23, Justin Ledgerwood.
That brings up Ledgerwood. Had the 2 RBI single in the first inning. That brought home Push and Dodge. Double play, just what the doctor ordered here for Matt Sartwell. Runner goes, pitch, in there, strike one, throw down is not in time. Sabre Dogs have yet to catch a runner stealing here in this homestand. And runners both in scoring position now with one out. Good job by Hesse to get out of the double play situation, as that one is outside for ball one. This team has just 9 steals going into the day, but they have 4 just in these first 2 innings. 2 by Push, 1 by Dodge, and now 1 by Hesse. Breaking ball in there, strike 2. Sartwell ahead of the count here with 2 men aboard. Sartwell looks at third. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 got him. Big strikeout there by Sartwell. As now Velos comes to the plate. 6-3 RBI his first time up. Yesterday he had an RBI single, so already 2 RBI in this 2-game series. Now one hits Velos, almost went behind him, but it grazes his back. And now we'll load the bases with 2 outs for Brock Reller, who flew out his first time up. Sabre Dogs in their navy blue unis with baby blue letters and numbers. Moo with their orange jerseys. As that pitch misses for ball one. Orange on purple, kind of digging it, not gonna lie. It's orange, and I think brown might be in their color palette as well. Here's the 1-0. In there for a strike. I think it's actually like a cream white. I think cream white is very underrated. A lot of people will just go with the straight white. But I love the cream white look. Really wish that was more popular. Milwaukee Bucks have a cream jersey. I had one last year. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. "57 degrees was the game starting temperature, and it'll only cool off from there. It was a 30-degree difference from yesterday, 87 degrees. Here's the 1-2. In there, strike 3. Sartwell gets out of it with 2 strikeouts. So we will head to the bottom of the second. Sabre Dogs now trail 4-1 after giving up 1 run in the second. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on 1390 KRRZ.
iHeartRadio. Z94 is Minot's only station for today's hit music. The Z94 audience is an active one, targeting your 18 to 42-year-olds. The Z94 listener is a need-to-know listener. They do product research. From product and customer satisfaction reviews, our Z94 audience has their smart devices at their fingertips. That's why you need to be with Z94, because we're in front of our listeners and your customers with our in-demand services like streaming, podcasts, social media. And since we brand to our specific audience, we know how to market your business. Z94, Minot's only station for today's hit music.
You had a long day? An alcoholic beverage sound good right about now? Souris River Brewing Company has you covered. They use the most locally sourced and freshest ingredients available to create quality beers and food. Souris River Brewing Company sources food and grains from their neighbors to maintain our local economy and to serve you. Be sure to stop by Souris River Brewing Company, a true North Dakota experience.
Sabre Dogs trail 4-1 after the top of the second. And Cale Parks will come out for his second inning of work, as the Moo are not going to worry about pitch count this season, as we have 2 Moo pitchers with complete games already. And you'll expect more of that throughout the rest of the season, as they are the only 2 complete games in the entire league. So we move on to the bottom of the second. Hunter Holland, Tyler Courtney, and Drew Palm come to the plate. First time Hunter has played in 3 days, well, started rather. He pitch hit the other night. Hunter's still trying to find his footing this season. However, he is tied for 4th in home runs with 2. First pitch to him, outside, ball 1. He, Chauncey, and Cruz all with 2 home runs apiece. That one in there, strike 1. Hunter Holland told me he's still trying to learn how to hit that slider. He's really struggled against it. This one fouled off. And this season, he is 6 for 34, 176 average with 6 runs and 6 RBI. 12 strikeouts and 3 stolen bases. It's like I've been saying, this dude hasn't been getting a lot of hits, but when he does, usually there's a runner on base, and they usually come around to score. So he's been pretty clutch. Here's 1-2. This one a check swing. Grounder at the shortstop. It comes in and chases it. Throw over to first. Beautiful play by Dodge for out number 1. So after Tyler Courtney went 3 for 5 a couple days ago, he gets yesterday off. And he comes back after playing 11 games, now 4 for 31, a 129 average. That's that one in the dirt for ball 1. See if Tyler can keep it going here. Continue on with that momentum he got the other night. And this one, another ground ball to Dodge. The shortstop throw over to first in time for out number 2. And that'll bring up Drew Palm. Misplayed a foul ball in right field. He is now making his 6th appearance for the Sabre Dogs this season. He's 5 for 20, 250 average, which is 4th on the team. This team hits a batting average of 230. That one is in there, strike 1. They batted 229 yesterday as a team. That one misses for ball 1 as they went 8 for 35. Total of 13 strikeouts yesterday. This one in the air, foul out of play. Bobby Meza Jr. went 7 1/3 innings and had 11 of those 13 strikeouts. As everyone except for Sam Powers struck out. That was only because he had 1 at-bat as that pitch escapes the catcher Omar Vilos. Outside for ball 2. That'll even the count with 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the second. Sabre Dogs trail 4-1, and this one fouled down the first base line. We'll do that one again. The 2-2. And the dirt for ball 3. Feels like we're playing fall ball out here with the temperatures. I really dig it, though. I'm enjoying this cooler weather. Others here in the area are sick of the cold weather, and I completely understand that. This one, a slow grounder. Once again, Dodge making the throw, and 6 threes for the Sabre Dogs in the bottom of the second. Keeps it 4-1. We'll move on to the top of the third coming up after this short break.
Baseball is America's game. It brings people together, and there's nothing better for community than people coming together. Thank you, Sabre Dogs, for providing entertainment, a family-friendly environment, and good sportsmanship to our town. These simple moments, sharing time with loved ones, create everlasting memories, and will always be in the cheering section, rooting for the home team. First Western Bank and Trust, we're not just here for you, we are you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Forward Communication provides you an opportunity to get your message heard on radio stations all across the region. They have several syndicated radio reports you can partner on, including Ag Issues, which gives an agronomy perspective to regional agriculture, Outdoor Issues, which discusses North Dakota hunting and fishing, and Training Camp Today, which gives listeners an inside look at Minnesota Vikings training camp. Call Forward Communication at 720-0007. That's 720-0007.
Sabre Dogs trail 4-1. After 2 innings of play, Matt Starwell on for his second inning of work. See if the Sabre Dogs can get some momentum here. Starwell last inning went through 7 batters, got 2 strikeouts, and allowed 1 run. Those of you just joining us, Sage Deem went for 1 inning of work, allowed 3 runs in the top of the first, and the Sabre Dogs answered with an RBI groundout by Chauncey Callier. And the Moo got an RBI double by Kanan Dodge as the first pitch misses for ball 1 to Peter Carlson. Carlson with a walk his first time up. Designated hitter for the Moo tonight. That one in there for strike 1. The 1-1, down in the dirt. Misses by a few feet. Make it 2-1 now. Sabre Dogs could really use a 3-up, 3-down here in the top of the third to kind of get some momentum going with their pitching, and that one misses inside for ball 3. If not 3-up, 3-down, maybe just 3 or 4 batters, or 4 or 5 batters rather. Here's the 3-1. This one is fouled off of the leg of Carlson. And he limps out of the batter's box. We'll have the full count pitch coming up next. 4 hits by the Moose so far today. Keep that number down moving forward. Starwell with nobody aboard works from the stretch. That's what's most comfortable for him. Here's the pitch. 3-2 pitch misses up and in for ball 4. That'll bring up Dylan Sears, the second baseman, struck out in the first inning. Carlson doesn't have a stolen base. Or excuse me, actually he has 2. This is the 10th game that Carlson has played this season. He's 2 for 25. First pitch. That one misses outside for ball 1, and Hay can't corral it. And the runner will advance. Be a passed ball. Sears this season batting .286, which is 3rd on the team. And 2nd amongst players playing today. Zach McKnight not on the active roster for the Moo. McKnight batting .357 in 4 games, and Hesse leads the team with a .500 batting average. That one misses outside. Make it 2-0. Here's the 2-0 from Startwell. That one misses upstairs for ball 3. Not really any action going on in the bullpen as they're trusting Startwell can get through at least this inning. I would assume they want him to go a lot longer, though. Here's the 3-0. This is up high. Another walk from Matt Startwell. Second in a row. So runners on first and second with Rocky Botello coming to the plate. He grounded out in the second inning. And now a mound visit from head coach Corey Thompson. Gonna try to pep him up here and hopefully talk some sense into him and get him out of this jam here. Botello, in his 9th game on the season, he's batting .167, has 10 strikeouts, which is the second most on the team, tied with Brock Reller and Peter Carlson.
He strikes out. Everyone here gets a free 24-ounce soft drink from Tesoro.
First pitch to him. Now when a bunt popped into the air, it'll drop in front of Sartwell. Throw over to first is in time. Almost hit the batter, but that'll be out number 1 with runners advancing to second and third.
Next batter, left fielder number 5, Tyler Bush.
So that brings up Tyler Push for the 3rd time today already, the leadoff hitter. Got aboard via an error in the first and got a base hit in the second. He has scored 2 runs and has stolen 2 bases. Early in the game, the Moo have been able to do pretty much whatever they want to offensively. Breaking pitch misses up high for ball 1. Now some action in the bullpen. Got somebody warming up over there. Sabre Dogs trying to win their 2nd straight game after winning in a close game that ended up finishing in the bottom of the 10th. Sabre Dogs won that game 7-6. Swing and a miss. Push was ahead of that breaking pitch. And that will even the count up at 1-1. One out, runners on second and third here in the top of the 3rd inning. Sabre Dogs still trying to look for their first scoreless run defensively. Here's the pitch, and that one's gonna hit Push in the back of the head, and he'll be aboard for the 3rd time today. There has been a lot of that so far for the Sabre Dogs. Players get hitting in the back of the head. Pitchers in this league throwing not quite fast enough to where a lot of damage can be done if they get a baseball to the back of the helmet. That loads the bases with 1 out. For Sartwell continues to go to work for the Sabre Dogs. That one in there for strike 1. That one misses upstairs as Kanan Dodge 1 for 1 with an RBI double, also reaching via a walk, and stole second in the 1st inning. Also has a run. The 1-1 pitch in the air towards left field, high, but that will stay in the park. Childs coming in. He'll make the catch, and tagging his runner at 3rd, and he will score as the throw is wide, and that will make it 5-1. Sears is on to 3rd, and we now have runners on 2nd and 3rd.
Number 6, Charlie Hesse.
So Hesse comes to the plate. He is 1 for 1 with a single, a run, and a stolen base. He's batting 3rd for the Moo this evening. He's going to continue to try to pile it on here for the Moo as they lead 5-1. Here's the pitch. Check swing, went between the legs of Hay. Runner's going to try to score, and he will be safe. So that'll go down as a passed ball. Second of the game for Alex Hay, and push advances to third. It's now 6-1. Hesse now with a 1-0 count, 2 outs, runner on third. Things just not going the Sabre Dogs' way today. This one hit in the air towards center field, backing up is Taylor, and he'll be able to make the play here. And that will end the inning. But 2 more runs in the top of the third. Sabre Dogs trail 6-1. We'll move on to the bottom of the third with the top of the order coming up. It's Childs, Edwards, and Taylor coming up after the break here on 1390 KRRZ.
Inside of your mouth ache? Not brushing as often as you should? Then come on over to Kemet Dental. Kemet Dental prides on their team of highly educated dental professionals and advanced technology. Whether it's advanced dental procedures such as implants, same-day crowns, and sleep apnea, there's no problem they can't fix. Visit their state-of-the-art facility or visit kemetdental.com to learn more. Kemet Dental. We treat more than teeth, we treat people. Don't let bad weather surprise you. Stay informed with KMOT. KMOT is Minot's local NBC affiliate that keeps you in the know for all things weather-related. KMOT also makes sure that you know everything important happening in the Minot community. Want to see the latest Twins highlights? Check out KMOT's professional sports coverage, as well as their local and collegiate sports. KMOT, your news leader.
So definitely not the way that the Sabre Dogs envisioned this game going, as they trail 6-1. They allowed 3 runs in the first, 1 in the second, and 2 in the third. As Sartwell came in relief in the second inning. As for the Sabre Dogs, they got 1 run. And that's all they got so far. But we have the top of the order coming back through in the third inning. Phil Childs, Jace Edwards, and Cruz Taylor, who all reached safely in the first inning. Childs led off with a base hit and scored the only run. Jace Edwards got on via walk, and Cruz Taylor got a single. Parks goes back to work here in the third inning as that pitch in there for strike 1. Fremont Moo currently 5-7, so are the Sabre Dogs here. That pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded at the shortstop Dodge. Throw over to first in time, and that is now 4 consecutive plays by Dodge over at the shortstop position. Dude is absolutely a workhorse for the Moo tonight. First pitch misses outside for Jace Edwards. Second game this season for Edwards. Infielder attending Spokane Falls Community College. This one hit into right field, backing up is the center fielder, and moving over to his left and making the catch for out number 2. So a quick 2 outs for Cale Parks. As that first inning is becoming more of an exception to the rule, and really kind of felt like that, or it didn't feel like that at first, but taking a look at his stats and seeing how he's performed since that first inning, he definitely seeing this as an exception to the rule, but Cruz Taylor gets hit by the first pitch he sees, so he will get a free base, and that'll bring up Chauncey Callier, who got an RBI flyout in the first inning. That is RBI number 14 of the season by Chauncey. Leads the team in hits with 20 and stolen bases with 9. He had 4 stolen bases yesterday. First pitch, hit in the air. And backing up and trying to make the play is Ledgerwood, the first baseman, but it gets out of play just by a few feet.
And be sure to keep an eye on all bats and balls that leave the playing area. Make sure you pay attention.
That makes the count 0-1 with 2 outs. Chauncey coming to the plate with a runner on first. Sabre Dogs trail 6-1 here in the bottom of the third.
Check out Michael Union Suites at 414 37th Avenue Southwest.
On the stretch, here's Parks, the pitch in the air towards left field, hit well, backing up as the left fielder at the track and makes the catch for out number 3. So push makes the play and ends the Sabre Dogs' third inning. Score still 6-1. We'll move on to the top of the fourth coming up after this.
Inside of your mouth ache? Not brushing as often as you should? Then come on over to Kemet Dental. Kemet Dental prides on their team of highly educated dental professionals and advanced technology. Whether it's advanced dental procedures such as implants, same-day crowns, and sleep apnea, there's no problem they can't fix. Visit their state-of-the-art facility or visit kemetdental.com to learn more. Kemet Dental. We treat more than teeth, we treat people. Don't let bad weather surprise you. Stay informed with KMOT. KMOT is Minot's local NBC affiliate that keeps you in the know for all things weather-related. KMOT also makes sure that you know everything important happening in the Minot community. Want to see the latest Twins highlights? Check out KMOT's professional sports coverage, as well as their local and collegiate sports. KMOT, your news leader.
Sabre Dogs trail 6-1 after Sabre Dogs failed to score for the second straight inning. The Moose still have been able to score in every single inning so far. 3 runs in the first, 1 in the second, and 2 in the third. But just 4 hits for Fremont. So that brings up George Locksterkamp. And he has been pretty solid all season long. Had one bad outing in the beginning of the season, but since then has been phenomenal. This is his 4th game of the season. He's allowed just 4 earned runs in 9 2/3 innings. He has 5 strikeouts, 7 walks, and 9 hits with a 165 whip, and getting 5 strikeouts per 9 innings. And as of right now on the roster, he has the 5th lowest ERA with 3.72. Only behind Jason Mapston, Chauncey Callier, Bradley Spooner, and Tyler Courtney. As Tyler and Chauncey both with an inning of scoreless work. We'll see how much those two get to pitch for the rest of the season. But Bradley Spooner pitched last night. He went 3 1/3 innings, which was his longest outing of the season. He had just 3 2/3 innings prior to that outing. He has 2 saves and now has 7 innings total, 8 strikeouts. Has no ERA and a 1 whip. Has been absolutely phenomenal for the Sabre Dogs this season. Junior from UNLV, just like Sage Deem. So Locksterkamp comes to the plate, to the bump. A junior from St. Cloud State, 6'3", 180 right-handed reliever. As for the Moo, it'll be Justin Ledgerwood leading off with Omar Vilos on deck and Brock Reller in the hole. Ledgerwood's first time up, he had a 2 RBI single, and also struck out in the second inning. First 3 batters for the Moo this evening, Tyler Push, Kanan Dodge, and Charlie Hesse, already with 3 plate appearances. So we are just in the 4th inning, and they got all 3 of those in the first 3 innings. The first pitch from Locksterkamp, as that one misses for ball 1. Locksterkamp works from the furthest point on the mound on the left side if you're facing him. The 1-0. We're in there for strike 1. Being that far over on the mound helps hide the pitch a little bit better. And it's worked so far this year. Here's the 1-1. Now misses low for ball 2. Locksterkamp doesn't like to kid around. Likes to get right back on the mound, and not quite a quick pitch, honestly, but very close as that one is fouled back. I'll leave the count at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 from Locksterkamp. He It's the pitch he wants. Here's the delivery. That one's swing and a miss. Strike 3 for Loxterkamp. Good start to his day. So Velos comes to the plate. RBI ground out in the first and a hit by pitch in the second. First pitch in the air, high, but that'll stay in play. Coming in as Childs and backing up is the shortstop for the Sabre Dogs, Jace Edwards, and he'll make the play for out number 1. Excuse me, out number 2. That'll bring up Brock Reller. He's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout. Loxterkamp trying to get the Sabre Dogs' first 1-2-3 inning and the first scoreless inning. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Trying to see if they can stretch Loxterkamp as long as they can. Sabre Dogs haven't had more than 4 pitchers go in a single game. And that one, and there's strike 2. They usually go 2 pitchers, maybe 3. 0-2. This one hit right at Loxterkamp and through the middle for a base hit. So Reller gets a 2-out base hit for the Moo, and that brings up Peter Carlson. In his first 2 plate appearances, he has walked both times. He scored in the 3rd inning. So not able to go 1-2-3, but can still get out of the inning here. First pitch, some foul back and out of the park for strike 1.
Thanks. This foul ball is brought to you by First Western Bank and Trust. You'll never strike out when banking with us.
Sabre Dogs have Alex Hay, Austin Reno, and Hunter Holland coming up in the bottom portion of the 4th inning. The 0-1. Broken bat into left field, base hit past Jace Edwards, yes, Jace Edwards had that right. Don't know what was going on through my brain there, but a base hit puts runners on second and first.
Next batter, the second baseman, number 1, Dylan Sears.
So now Dylan Sears comes to the plate. 0 for 1 with a strikeout, a walk, and a run. Loxterkamp looks at second. First pitch, grounded, foul down the first base side. So here's the 0-1 from Loxterkamp. The pitch, in there for strike 2. Only game going on right now with a score. Spearfish and Hastings tied at 6 in the top of the 6th. Fittingly, Big Sticks and Hot Shots game has been postponed. And then no score from the Pier Wheat City game. Now outside for ball 1. Six to 1 lead for the Moo. In the top of the 4th, Loxterkamp with 2 runners on base, 2 outs. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Loxterkamp, 2 strikeouts, gets him out of the 4th. We'll move on to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back after these messages on 1390 KRRZ.
El Azteca is authentic Mexican fast food on the go. Their ingredients are always fresh, so you can be sure you'll get the best tacos, burritos, tamales, and more. El Azteca is located at 2035 North Broadway in Minot. Stop in or order online to save time. If you want exclusive coupons and special offers to save more on your next visit, text El Azteca as one word to 21777. El Azteca, the most authentic Mexican food in Minot.
iHeart radio.
We are Northwest North Dakota's #1 country radio station, 97 Kicks FM, playing a wide variety of today's new country to those country favorites reaching back to the 90s. With the award-winning Bobby Bones Show and a big signal puts your business where it needs to be. We are heard on over 2,000 smart devices across the country with our iHeartRadio app. From radio to streaming, web, and social media, we've got you covered. Our Kicks listeners are current and retired military, farmers and ranchers, working moms, business owners. We are 97 Kicks FM.
Sabre Dogs trail 6-1 going into the bottom of the fourth as Cale Parks will once again come out to the bump for the Fremont Moo. Reminder that coming up after today's game, tomorrow they play at 5:30 against the same team, and then they go on the road for 3 against the Hot Shots, then come back for another 3 against the Hot Shots. And they have 1 game at home on the 17th, and then 3 on the road against the Whiskey Jacks. So 4 games against Wheat City, but 1 of them at home, 3 on the road. It's that game on the 17th, a makeup from opening day. So Alex Hay comes back to the plate. Grounded out to the first baseman. His first time up. Went 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts yesterday as the first pitch misses outside for ball 1. The 1-0. That one misses low for ball 2. 2 hits so far today for the Sabre Dogs. That was the first and third hitters of the game as this one is hit into right field. Base hit past the diving Dylan Sears. So Alex Hay is first base hit of his season. And that gets the Sabre Dogs in business here in the 4th inning. So Austin Reno comes to the plate. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. See if he can continue the Sabre Dogs offense here as the first pitch misses for ball 1 on the outside corner. On the stretch and the pitch, that one's outside for ball 2. He gets his lead at first. The pitch, outside ball 3. Past 2 innings, Parks has faced just 7 hitters as that pitch is in there for strike 1 to get things back for Parks. However, Reno still in control this at bat. The stretch and the pitch hit in the air towards right field. Playing very shallow is Reller, and he'll make the catch only about 10 feet away from the infield. And I'll be out number 1.
Next battle, the designated hitter,
And that brings up Hunter Holland. The first of 4 batters to ground out to the shortstop on his first time up. Good to see Hunter back after not playing in his 3 last games. As that one misses inside for ball 1. Parks sets and quick throw over to first. Check up on Hay. And Hay doesn't have more than a 2.5 step lead over there at first. The 1-0, swing and a miss ahead of that breaking pitch for strike 1. It'll even the count. Tyler Courtney is on deck for the Sabre Dogs. This on a grounder at the third baseman, Hesse. Throw over to second, throw over to first, and a 5-4-3 double play will end the inning for the Sabre Dogs. So 3 batters faced once again for Cale Parks. We will head to the top of the 5th coming up after these messages.
Inside of your mouth ache? Not brushing as often as he should? Then come on over to Kemet Dental. Kemet Dental prides on their team of highly educated dental professionals and advanced technology. Whether it's advanced dental procedures such as implants, same-day crowns, and sleep apnea, there's no problem they can't fix. Visit their state-of-the-art facility or visit kemetdental.com to learn more. Kemet Dental. We treat more than teeth, we treat people. Don't let bad weather surprise you. Stay informed with KMOT. KMOT is Minot's local NBC affiliate that keeps you in the know for all things weather-related. KMOT also makes sure that you know everything important happening in the Minot community. Want to see the latest Twins highlights? Check out KMOT's professional sports coverage, as well as their local and collegiate sports. KMOT, your news leader.
Sabre Dogs with 3 scoreless innings. Haven't gotten a run since the first as they trail 6-1 against the Fremont Moo. Sabre Dogs with just 3 hits, and Loxterkamp is back out on the mound for the Sabre Dogs. As Loxterkamp went through 5 hitters to get 3 outs, he ended up getting 2 strikeouts and allowed 2 hits. Rocky Botello comes up. He's 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. Tyler Push is on deck, and Kanan Dodge is in the hole. So after this first batter, the Moo will be through their 4th time in the hitting order. See if Loxterkamp is the answer for the mid reliever that can go the distance. Let's take a look at how that Spearfish Hastings game is going. It is still 6-6. They're now in the bottom of the 6th inning. No score yet from the Pier Wheat City game.
Leading off the inning for the Moo, the center fielder, number 11, tonight's carrying of the night, Rocky Botello.
First pitch from Loxterkamp. This one is grounded foul behind home plate.
Remember, fans, he's tonight's Tesoro K-Man of the night. If he strikes out, everyone here goes home with a 24-ounce soft drink.
Wind up in the pitch. That one in there, strike 2. Nice pitch right down the middle of the plate. Loxterkamp ahead in the count here. Here's the pitch. One trying to get to chase up and away, doesn't bite. It'll be 1-2. One, 2, once again fouled behind home plate. We'll stay at 1-2. Nobody warming up for Fremont or Souris Valley, as I think you kind of have the 2 pitchers who are going to duel here for quite a while. 1-2. In the air towards left field. Childs backing up. He's at the track and at the wall, and that'll be off the wall. He's in for a double. So leadoff double for Rocky Botello. That didn't get out of here by more than 2 feet as it hit the top portion of the fence that's no higher than about 5.5 feet. Might be closer to just 5 feet. It's off the Sabre Dogs sign in left center. So that will bring up Tyler Push after a leadoff double by Rocky Botello. That one misses low for ball 1. Not quite sure how, but the scoreboard says it's 12-1 right now. I know that for a fact that that's not true. It says we have a 6-run inning already for the Moo, and now they get it changed. So here's the 1-0 pitch from Loxterkamp. Grounded, and that will be fair, and that will actually get a little bit of a spin and roll foul. If that would have stayed fair, that would have been an infield hit most likely. Now 1-1 count. Push taking a long time to walk back over to first base as he sprinted over towards first after thinking that was going to be a fair ball, and it was up until the very last second when it spun foul. So runner on second, nobody out. Fremont leads at 6-1. And now Push wants time, as apparently Lockstercamp was taking too long. I think it was more the other way around. Push took about 20 seconds to walk back over to get back in the batter's box. Here's 1-1. In there, strike two. Push is 1 for 1 on the day. He's reached via a single, a walk, and a hit by pitch as that one gets away from Lockstercamp. Good stop by Hay. Makes it 2-2. Push has 2 stolen bases and 2 runs on the day already. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 2. Rather, out number 1. Now bring up Kanan Dodge.
Next batter of the shortstop, number 2, Kanan Dodge.
He's 1 for 2 on the day with 2 RBI, a stolen base, and a run. Runner goes, pitch high, throw over to third, into left field, and that will score a run. I'll make it 7-1. So he reaches to third via stolen base and gets home from an error by Alex Hay. That pitch in there, strike 1. Kanan Dodge, still the batter for the Moo. Wind up and the pitch. And that strike is dropped by Hay. That will make it 1-2. Charlie Hesse on deck for the Moo. As the Moo are already through into their 4th time through the hitting order. Here's a windup in the pitch, the 1-2 count. And that one just barely misses outside for Lockstercamp, despite what that fan would have you believe. The 2-2, ground up the middle, and that will be played by Reno. Throw to first, got a hustle, and that will not be in time. Tough play for Reno, and that should go down as a infield base hit. So still 1 out, 1 man aboard, 1 man crossed home plate in this inning.
Next batter is the third baseman, number 6, Charlie Hesse.
Hesse is 1 for 2, fly out, a single and a stolen base, as well as a run. First pitch to Hesse, that one misses for ball 1. Dodge with just 1 stolen base on the year. Gets his lead over at first. Here's the 0-1. Some grounded foul, strike 2 for Lockstercamp. Been a really ugly game for the Sabre Dogs so far today. Reminiscent of their 14-5 loss in Dickinson last Sunday. Here's the 0-2. Thomas is upstairs for ball 1. Loxter Camp just trying to get out of this inning here. The fourth batter Loxter Camp has faced. And now Hesse wants time. Faced 5 in the fourth and now 4 here in the fifth. Sabre Dogs have held the Moose scoreless in just one of their 5 innings so far today. Throw back over to first. Just a little lob over to Chauncey Callier. Doesn't apply the tag. Trying to keep him honest over there at first. So as he stands back in from the stretch, Loxter Camp goes to work. Runner goes. Now misses upstairs, so we're down to second. That is wide and off to the right. Ricochets off of the body of Dodge and into the glove of the second baseman, Tyler Courtney. Very fortunate roll there. There's now runner in scoring position with 1 out and a 6-run lead. Here's the pitch. That one foul tip off the umpire. And he's feeling that one as Alex Hay will walk to the mound and talk to Loxter Camp to give the ump some time to shake that one off. He's moving his hand. It might have gotten a right finger. That's not exactly the best spot for a foul ball to come off of. One of the very few spots that doesn't have any padding for the umpire. As this umpiring crew has been here since Monday, and they have done all 6 of the games during this homestand, and they will be officiating once again tomorrow. The 0-1. Hitting to right field, and that'll be out of play. Make it 0-2. Trying to keep that runner at second with 2 outs and get out of the inning, allowing just 1 run. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 by Loxter Camp. His 4th strikeout of the day. And that will send us to the bottom of the 5th. Sabre Dogs coming up next.
And it's now time for the Planet Pizza.
El Azteca is authentic Mexican fast food on the go. Their ingredients are always fresh, so you can be sure you'll get the best tacos, burritos, tamales, and more. El Azteca is located at 2035 North Broadway in Minot. Stop in or order online to save time. If you want exclusive coupons and special offers to save more on your next visit, text El Azteca as one word to 21777. El Azteca, the most authentic Mexican food in Minot.
iHeartRadio. We are Northwest North Dakota's #1 country radio station, 97 Kicks FM, playing a wide variety of today's new country to those country favorites reaching back to the 90s. With the award-winning Bobby Bones Show and a big signal puts your business where it needs to be. We are heard on over 2,000 smart devices across the country with our iHeartRadio app. From radio to streaming, web, and social media, we've got you covered. Our Kicks listeners are current and retired military, farmers and ranchers, working moms, business owners. We are 97 Kicks FM.
Sabre Dogs trail 7-1 as we approach the bottom of the 5th. For the Sabre Dogs, it'll be the 8-9-1 hitters. It'll be Tyler Courtney, Drew Pollum, and then Philip Childs as Cale Parks, after his first inning, allowing 3 runners on, has been absolutely dominating. And in fact, since then, no walks and just 1 hit allowed. Started out things with a base hit, a walk, and another base hit, then an RBI ground out, unassisted ground out, and a strikeout, and then 3 batters faced in the second, 4 batters faced in the third with a hit by pitch, and then 3 in the fourth with a base hit, but a 5-4-3 double play. That is where we have left off for Tyler Courtney. See if he can rewrite the script here. First pitch, misses up for ball 1. Starting to get even chillier here in Minot, North Dakota. That one in there for strike 1. Temperature currently 55 degrees now. Feels like 52 with a 12-mile-an-hour west-northwest wind as that pitch misses for ball 2. Wind is blowing out from right field as that pitch misses for ball 3. Caleb Parks, the left-handed pitcher from LSU Alexandria. That one hit in the air. That'll stay in the infield as a shortstop dodge. Will not have to make more than 3 steps to make that play for out number 1. Now bring up Drew Pollin, his second at-bat here in the 5th. First at-bat in the 2nd was a ground down to the shortstop. Pollin was 1 for 5 yesterday. So you can get back-to-back days with hits as this one is hit out of play down the first base side, foul.
Thanks. This foul ball is brought to you by First Western Bank and Trust. You'll never strike out when banking with us.
Here's the 0-1. This is outside for ball 1. SaberDogs currently 6 and 7 rather on the season after a win last night. In the air towards right field, playing in shallow is Reller. He will come in to make the play for out number 2. And that will bring up Philip Childs for the 3rd time today. Base hit to lead things off. He scored a run and then grounded out to the shortstop in the 3rd. First pitch to him. Outside for ball 1. Parks goes back to work, and that one misses inside for ball 2. Jace Edwards hoping to get his 3rd plate appearance after Childs. 2 outs, nobody on as that pitch misses outside for ball 3. Just the 1 walk on the day for Cale Parks. And that one in there for strike 1. Just a fastball right down the middle to get himself in it. His pitching staff, a 3.12 ERA. This one grounded past the diving Hesse in 3rd. And Childs with a 2nd base hit of the day. That'll bring up Jace Edwards. 0 for 1 with a flyout and a walk. He was left on 3rd base in the 1st inning. Runner on first with 2 outs for Souris Valley. First pitch. That one in there on the upper portion of the strike zone for strike 1. Go back over to first, check up on Childs. Childs yet to have a stolen base, a very quick player for the SaberDogs. And now a throw down to 2nd and a stolen base for Philip Childs. And how about that timing? As that pitch is in there for strike 2. Childs, the 5'9" sophomore from the University of Texas, Arlington. Now in scoring position for Jace Edwards. That one inside for ball 1. Edwards 1 for 4 yesterday with a 3-run shot. The 1-2 as Childs goes for 3rd. And a ground ball to Dodge, throw over to first in time, and that will end the inning. So the SaberDogs threaten, but are unable to bring around Childs as the SaberDogs still trail 7-1. We'll move on to the top of the 6th after the break. You're listening to SaberDogs Baseball on 1390 KRRZ.
Planet Pizza has become Minot's premier party location. Whether it's a birthday, team, family, school, or church get-together, they have everything to make your event out of this world. From arcade games to bouncy houses, they provide fun for all ages. Planet Pizza has been Minot's best pizza place for over 20 years. Don't let the fun fool you. Their pizza is fresh and delicious every time. To book a party or to order, call 701-852-1700. The Sleep in Minot is the #1 favorite place to stay when visiting. The Wi-Fi is always free and the breakfast is always hot and delicious. It's also the most convenient hotel for the kids when they want to hang out at the Dakota Splashdown Water Park. For the grown-ups, the hotel is attached to the Dakota Square Mall so you can shop till you drop. Then in the evening, be sure and stop in at the best-kept secret lounge for a drink. The Sleep in Minot is a proud sponsor of the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, the largest sleep in North America, where everyone dreams better.
Sabre Dogs still trail 7-1 with Lockster Camp back out for his third frame of the night. And for the Moo, it'll be Justin Ledgerwood, Omar Vilos, and Brock Reller coming up, the 4, 5, and 6 batters in the hitting order for Fremont. So last inning, a leadoff double by Botello. He ended up scoring, then a strikeout, a single, and then another strikeout to end the inning. As this is actually Vilos who comes to plate, forgot Ledgerwood actually got out in the previous inning. So Vilos, Reller, then Carlson for the Moos. The first pitch is fouled out of play for strike one. Wind up and the pitch. So foul back off the top portion of the overhang over the grandstand. They'll make it 0-2. The righty from St. Cloud State goes back to work with the 0-2 count. And that one misses inside, ball one. Wind up and the pitch. Breaking pitch, slowly hit over to the third base. Reno throw over to first in time for out number one. Good start to the inning by Lockster Camp, just like the fourth inning. Got his first 2 outs and then gave up 2 base hits in a row and then got out of the inning with a strikeout. Now bring up Brock Reller, the right fielder for the Moo. First pitch, check swing, ball one. Oh, wow. Okay, I think they just called a strike, a check swing, and the players in the Moo dugout probably had the best angle at it, and they did not like that call, and I thought clearly that was not going to be the case. And here's a ground ball, nice snag by Lockster Camp. He's like, look what I found. Threw over to first in time for out number 2. So it ended up not mattering. 2 batters, 2 outs to start for Lockster Camp. They'll bring up Peter Carlson. 1 for 1 with a single, 2 walks, and a run on the day for the designated hitter. Only player with more than 1 hit yesterday. That pitch misses for ball 1 on the outside corner. Here's the 1-0. That one just misses. Once again, they'll make it ball 2. Sabre Dogs have Cruz Taylor, Chauncey Callier, and Alex Hay coming up, the 3-4-5 hitters for the Sabre Dogs. The 2-0. Hit high in the air. That will be in on the infield. Reno and Edwards is going to make the play, and it will be Edwards that waves off Reno for out number 3. So the first 1-2-3 of the game for the Sabre Dogs comes in the 6th inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th coming up after this brief break.
Trinity Health is a nonprofit healthcare system serving northwest and central North Dakota and eastern Montana. With a care hospital in Minot, more than 40 specialties, several rural health clinics, and a long-term facility, Trinity provides a full complement of healthcare services to the region. Since 1922, they have been committed to looking ahead and improving in ways that provide the best, most compassionate care for their patients, families, and communities. Trinity Health, where their mission is, being committed to preserving and improving the quality of health to the people they serve. Know what's below. Call before you dig. Whether you call 811 or use ITIC to file your locate requests, North Dakota One Call makes sure you're able to navigate the One Call process as easy as possible. Whether you're a professional contractor working on a project or a novice homeowner just installing a fence, contact us every time you dig to ensure no underground lines are damaged. It's easy, and it's the law. Dig safe.
Sabre Dogs still trail 7-1 as Parks comes out for his 6th frame as he has allowed 4 hits and 1 earned run. And yesterday it was Bobby Meza Jr. that came in and pitched 7 1/3 innings for 11 strikeouts. He's got 11 of the 13 strikeouts for the Moo pitching staff. So for the Sabre Dogs, it's the heart of the order. Cruz Taylor, Chauncey Callier, and Alex Hay, the 3, 4, 5 spots. Taylor is 1 for 1 with a single and a hit by pitch on the day so far. Wind up and the pitch. And that one's going to hit Taylor, so that's his 2nd hit by pitch. And I think that was on the same spot. And Cruz yesterday got hit by a pitch in the 10th inning. He was able to come all the way around to score. So that'll bring up Chauncey. He is 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts, but an RBI. Leads the league in hits with 20 of them. Also has 14 RBI and 9 stolen bases, which leads the league. Cruz over there at first has 5 stolen bases of his own. First pitch. And that one misses for ball 1. A quick check with Taylor at first. He gets a pretty big secondary lead, about 4 or 5 steps. Velos was not comfortable with that. Quick throw over to first. Left-handed pitcher Parks able to do that 45-degree roll. One-0. Taylor going to second. Pitches in there for a strike. Throw down is in time for the out. Beautiful throw by Omar Velos. So after that caught stealing, base is now empty for Chauncey with 1 out and a 1-1 count. This one breaking pitch. Got under that one. And Dodge on for the out, and he has been the defensive MVP for the Moose so far today. Now bring up Alex Hay. He's 1 for 2. He got a base hit in the 4th inning. Was the first out and a part of a 5-4-3 double play to end the 4th inning. First pitch to him in there, strike 1. Going fouled into the street, out of play down the third base side.
Check out Dakota Square Tesoro.
0-2 count. Now to Hay, 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, got him. And Parks continues to dominate Sabre Dogs hitters. Another 1-2-3 inning. So we will head to the 7th inning. Sabre Dogs trail 7-1. We'll be right back after this.
Baseball is America's game. It brings people together, and there's nothing better for community than people coming together. Thank you, Sabre Dogs, for providing entertainment, a family-friendly environment, and good sportsmanship to our town. These simple moments, sharing time with loved ones, create everlasting memories, and will always be in the cheering section, rooting for the home team. First Western Bank and Trust, we're not just here for you, we are you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Forward Communication provides you an opportunity to get your message heard on radio stations all across the region. They have several syndicated radio reports you can partner on, including Ag Issues, which gives an agronomy perspective to regional agriculture, Outdoor Issues, which discusses North Dakota hunting and fishing, and Training Camp Today, which gives listeners an inside look at Minnesota Vikings training camp. Call Forward Communication at 720-0007. That's 720-0007.
Please report to fan services on
Sabre Dogs trail 7-1 as we move on to the top of the 7th. Lexer Camp out for his 4th frame of the day. He's able to go 1-2-3 last inning with 2 groundouts and a flyout. Coming up for the Moo, it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Dylan Sears, the second baseman, Rocky Botello, the center fielder, and Tyler Push, the left fielder. And that will start the 5th time through for the hitting order of the Moo.
on July 15th, where we kick off all the All-Star.
See if Logster Camp can keep rolling as he tries to keep his head in the game despite having a 6-run deficit. As 6 of the team's 7 runs were in the first 3 innings. Sage team came in and allowed 3 in the first, and then Sartwell came in the second and third and allowed 3 more. This one hit in the air towards right field. And it will be Cruz Taylor making the catch in right center for out number 1. That'll bring up Botello. He got a leadoff double in the top of the 5th. He then stole 3rd and ended up reaching home via an error. He also has 2 groundouts. This one is ripped into left field, but that will be out of play for strike 1. Just missed that one as he pulled it by just a hair.
Fans, a friendly reminder to keep your eyes on the field at all times for flying bats and balls that may leave the playing area. Thank you.
Here's the 0-1. And there's strike 2. Logster Camp in control this at bat against the 9th hitter, Botello. Try to get him to chase here. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, goes at him. And the 0-2 pitch for strike 3. Haven't been seeing that too often with Sabre Dogs pitchers. And it pays off for Logster Camp. 5 strikeouts. As that was a K-Man of the night, and fans in attendance get a 24-ounce soft drink thanks to Dakota Square Tesoro. Now the 5th time through for the batting order for the Moo as Tyler Push, leadoff hitter. So far today is 1 for 2 as that one is grounded at the shortstop. Quick throw over. And a beautiful play from Jason Edwards as he transferred that very flawlessly and got the out on the first pitch. That'll send us to the bottom of the 7th. We'll be right back after the 7th inning stretch right here on 1390 KRRZ.
El Azteca is authentic Mexican fast food on the go. Their ingredients are always fresh, so you can be sure you'll get the best tacos, burritos, tamales, and more. El Azteca is located at 2035 North Broadway in Minot. Stop in or order online to save time. If you want exclusive coupons and special offers to save more on your next visit, text El Azteca as one word to 21777. El Azteca, the most authentic Mexican food in Minot.
I heart Radio.
We are Northwest North Dakota's #1 country radio station, 97 Kicks FM, playing a wide variety of today's new country to those country favorites reaching back to the 90s. With the award-winning Bobby Bones Show and a big signal puts your business where it needs to be. We are heard on over 2,000 smart devices across the country with our iHeartRadio app. From radio to streaming, web, and social media, we've got you covered. Our Kicks listeners are current and retired military, farmers and ranchers, working moms, business owners. We are 97 Kicks FM.
Sabre Dogs down 7-0 after 4 consecutive scoreless frames from both teams. As for the Sabre Dogs, it'll be Austin Reno, Hunter Holland, and Tyler Courtney coming to the plate, as the bottom portion of the order has really struggled here tonight, as they are 0 for 8 combined with 1 strikeout. See if they can turn the tide and try to get back into this game as they trail by 6 runs. Throughout the season, the Sabre Dogs have been able to come back, but have failed to get over the hump and take the lead. That was until yesterday, where they were down 5-4. They were able to take the lead, but they then immediately gave it up and went to extras. Sabre Dogs won yesterday 7-6 in the bottom of the 10th. First pitch to Austin, in there for strike 1 on the outside edge. Sabre Dogs and Moo will go at it again tomorrow at 5:35. One pitch, hit up the middle towards the second baseman Sears. Tough play, but it gets the out with the throw across his body for out number 1. So after tomorrow's game ends, they'll have 6 straight games against the Hub City Hotshots, with 3 of those being on the road in Aberdeen, South Dakota, and then the next 3 being at home. Sun peeking out its head here on Corbett Field for the first time tonight. The first pitch to Hunter Holland misses for ball 1. Some grounded foul, and a nice catch over there by Brock Baucom. Stacking that with one hand. Baucom, the third base coach and the infield coach for the Sabre Dogs this season after playing for the team last year. Batting over 300 as that pitch misses for ball 2. See if the Sabre Dogs go with Loxer Camp for a 5th straight inning. After this inning is up, and a check swing, he went around for strike 2. Wind dying down a little bit. It's becoming a nice chilly evening here in Minot as that pitch misses for ball 3. Help warm us up just a little bit if the sun would stay out, but with the overcast sky, I don't think this will last for too long. Here's the 3-2 to Holland. Swing and a miss, strike 3, his first strikeout of the night. As Cale Parks continues to dominate for the move tonight. Tyler Courtney coming to the plate, 0 for 2, ground out and a fly out for the second baseman for the Sabre Dogs. First pitch to him. And there's strike 1. Still just 4 hits for the Sabre Dogs, 2 of those coming in the first inning. Also had 1 in the 4th and 1 in the 5th. Courtney wants time. The 0-1 count, nobody aboard here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. That one misses for ball 1. One. That one misses low for ball 2. That one misses upstairs for ball 3. Sabre Dogs haven't had a runner aboard since the 5th inning. A Child's base hit. Here's a 3-1. This one is hit into right field. Base hit by Tyler Courtney. It's now 4 hits in the last 2 games for Tyler Courtney. So runner aboard with 2 outs. Now bring up Drew Pollum. He's 0 for 2, also with a ground out and a strikeout.
Next batter, right fielder, number 21, Drew Pollum.
First pitch hit in the air towards right field. That one hanging in foul territory and out of play for strike one. Parks hasn't faced more than 4 batters since the first inning when he faced 6. Since then, it's been 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. Now he's faced 3. He's facing his 4th here. The 0-1. That one in there, or that one misses. So now the 1-1 count to Paulum. That one misses low. Drew Paulum, 5'10", freshman from Central Arkansas. Central Arkansas football team gave my current school, K-State, a run for their money this past fall. Here's a 2-1, swing and a miss. That was actually foul tip. Strike 2. Two and 2 count now. Tyler Courtney on first. Trying to extend the inning here. The pitch. Grounded at the shortstop Dodge, and he will get the easy out at second for out number 3. And that will end the inning. So we will send it to the top of the 8 as the offense still struggling to produce here tonight. Since a commercial break, you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on 1390 KRRZ.
Inside of your mouth ache? Not brushing as often as you should? Then come on over to Kemet Dental. Kemet Dental prides on their team of highly educated dental professionals and advanced technology. Whether it's advanced dental procedures such as implants, same-day crowns, and sleep apnea, there's no problem they can't fix. Visit their state-of-the-art facility or visit kemetdental.com to learn more. Kemet Dental. We treat more than teeth, we treat people. Don't let bad weather surprise you. Stay informed with KMOT. KMOT is Minot's local NBC affiliate that keeps you in the know for all things weather-related. KMOT also makes sure that you know everything important happening in the Minot community. Want to see the latest Twins highlights? Check out KMOT's professional sports coverage, as well as their local and collegiate sports. KMOT, your news leader.
New pitcher for the Sabre Dogs is Cody Waters on the mound for the Sabre Dogs. He's made 1 start. Senior from the University of Mobile in Mobile, Alabama. In that one game, he got the loss, gave up 5 earned runs in 5 innings, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 7 hits. However, he does have a really good strikeout per 9 innings ratio at 12.6. We'll see if he can carry the Sabre Dogs through the rest of the game, as Lockster Camp is done after 4 innings of work. Sabre Dogs on their 4th pitcher, which is the most that they have went through in a season. They have never gone through 5 pitchers all year long. And as for the Moo, they're still on their 1st pitcher. It's been a great outing for Cale Parks.
Ladies and gentlemen, pitching change for your Sabre Dogs.
So now batting for the Fremont Moo is Kanan Dodge, Charlie Hesse, and Justin Ledgerwood, as the Moo are through their 5th time in the batting order. Dodge is 2 for 3. He has a double, a single, and 2 RBI, as well as a run and a stolen, excuse me, make that 2 stolen bases. Having himself a day. Coming into this game, Dodge not really hitting very well, batting just 200 on the season. He does have 6 RBI on the other hand. First pitch, hit in the air towards center field. Taylor is there, and he will make the play as he makes a few steps to his right for out number 1. That'll bring up Charlie Hesse. In his 4 plate appearances, he is 1 for 3. He had a single, as well as a stolen base and a run. So good start for Cody Waters' outing. Let's see if he can keep it up here. Sabre Dogs trail 7-1. Swing and a miss. Make it 0-1. There hasn't been a single run scored since the top of the 5th. And it's really been a pitcher's duel since the top of the 3rd. Only 1 run since then. Here's the 0-1. Breaking pitch in the dirt. Skips and hits Hay and bounces off to his left. It'll be ball 1. It's the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Moo. High leg kick from Waters. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Here's the pitch from Waters. And that one fouled back off the padding. We'll keep it at 1-2. Just got a pretty cold breeze there. Came across my right. As the sun is covered once again back up by the overcast. Here's a 1-2. Check swing, and that one is just foul. Now we'll keep it at 1-2. So we've now been playing for 2 hours so far today. Been a pretty quick game since that beginning to Fremont Moo's offense, getting 6 runs in 3 innings. So once again, here's the 1-2 from Cody Waters. This is foul down the third base side. That is 4 straight foul balls by the third baseman from the Moo. Waters in his first inning of work. Here's the pitch. Outside in the dirt for ball 2, make that here in the top of the 8th.
Let's go. Dogs.
Here's the 2-2. Waters working from the windup with nobody out. Excuse me, nobody on, 1 out. Here is the pitch. Breaking pitch, hit high in the air. Hooking foul. And that will be caught by Jace Edwards, the shortstop. Halfway in between the third base and the left field pole. Quite the run by Jace Edwards, and that will make it 2 out for Justin Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood, 2 strikeouts, a ground out, and an RBI single in the first. First pitch to him. Now it misses for ball 1. So seeing that Waters went 5 innings the other day, most likely, we'll see if he can close out this game. As that one is hit out of play foul into the parking lot. Even the count at 1-1 with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Sabre Dogs just trying to get out of here. Their offense just is not working here today. Swing and a miss. Might have been foul tipped. Strike 2. That man warming up in the Moo bullpen now. See if Parks comes on for his 8th inning of work, possibly. 1-2. Now one in the dirt. And I would assume that Parks' pitch count is pretty low considering he's been facing 3 to 4 batters every single inning except for the first. He faced 6. The only inning that the Sabre Dogs have been able to score a run. Wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strike 3. And that will end the top of the 8th. So a 1-2-3 inning for Cody Waters. And that'll bring up the bottom of the 8th coming up. after the break. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on 1390 KRRZ.
Trinity Health is a nonprofit healthcare system serving northwest and central North Dakota and eastern Montana. With a care hospital in Minot, more than 40 specialties, several rural health clinics, and a long-term facility, Trinity provides a full complement of healthcare services to the region. Since 1922, they have been committed to looking ahead and improving in ways that provide the best, most compassionate care for their patients, families, and communities. Trinity Health, where their mission is, being committed to preserving and improving the quality of health to the people they serve. Know what's below. Call before you dig. Whether you call 811 or use ITIC to file your locate requests, North Dakota One Call makes sure you're able to navigate the one call process as easy as possible. Whether you're a professional contractor working on a project or a novice homeowner just installing a fence, contact us every time you dig to ensure no underground lines are damaged. It's easy, and it's the law. Dig safe.
7-1, and Parks will come out for the 8th inning, as he has been absolutely dominant in this game. Doesn't quite have the 11 strikeouts that Mesa Jr. had yesterday, but he has been going through batters left and right, not allowing a whole lot of hits or walks. 5 hits so far for the Sabre Dogs on the day. And coming up is the top of the order, Childs, Edwards, and Taylor. This will be the 4th time through the Sabre Dogs lineup. Childs so far today is 2 for 3 with 2 singles, a stolen base, a run, and a ground out. He is the only Sabre Dog with more than 1 hit on the day. So see how Parks does in his 8th inning of work. First pitch. Now this is outside, ball 1. Yesterday, Mesa went 7 1/3. 1-0, hitting the left field, base hit. That is his 3rd of the day. How about Philip Childs? And he will reach first base for the 3rd time today. I'll bring up Jace Edwards. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. Stranded on 3rd base in the 1st inning. See if he can turn the tide of his night here in the top of the 8th, rather the bottom of the 8th. First pitch in there, strike 1. Childs got a steal in the 5th inning. We'll see if he tries to go here. We're back to first to check up on him. The 0-1 from Parks. The pitch. In there, strike 2. No outs for Parks. 1 man aboard. That's Philip Childs getting his 3.5-step lead over at first. The pitch. Now foul back into the screen, and we'll redo the 0-2. Now we have a couple of new pitchers throwing out there in the bullpen. And that one misses for ball 1. Quick throw down to first from Omar Vilos. Childs is in there safely. Make it 1-2. The pitch. That one's grounded at the new dugout. We will redo the 1-2. Cruz Taylor on deck. Chauncey in the hole. 1-2. In the dirt. Childs is going to go. Went in front of him. The throw down is not in time. And Childs with the 2nd stolen base of the day. Childs doing a little bit of everything. That one hit at the shortstop dodge. Long throw over to first across his body in time, and he has been phenomenal this evening. Kanan Dodge, my goodness. That'll bring up Cruz Taylor. Cruz is 1 for 1. Single in the first inning, hit by pitch in the third, and a hit by pitch in the sixth that he was caught stealing. Runner in scoring position now with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. The pitch. In there, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 to Cruz. Check swing. Didn't go. Ball was in the dirt for ball 1. Reminder that the Fan Fest is coming up pretty quickly. July 15th, Home Run Derby, along with food, fun, and family entertainment. And then July 16th is the All-Star Game for the Expedition League. This one grounded at the diving first baseman Ledgerwood. Throw over to first, and he will be the throw is not in time. And that'll be an infield hit for Cruz Taylor as Childs advances over to third. So hit number 7, we have runners on the corners with 1 out. Still no movement from head coach Shea Bennett in terms of him leaving the game, and that's surprising considering we have the best hitter on the team coming to the plate. However, he is 0 for 3 on the day with 3 flyouts, but an RBI in the first inning. First pitch is a grounder foul down the third base side. Make it 0-1 with Alex Hay coming to the plate next. Coming into today, 20 hits for Chauncey and 55 at-bats, 364 batting average. Coming off a 3 for 4 day with 4 stolen bases. Now one in there for strike 2. Now 0-2 count to Chauncey Callier with runners on the corners. The pitch, hit into left field, and that will drop for a base hit, and that will bring in a run. Cruz is going to get over to third, and Callier with a big rounder on first. And another RBI for Chauncey Callier. That is his second of the day. Child scores, Taylor over to third. That brings up Alex Hay. That makes it 7-2. First run for the Sabre Dogs since the first inning. Alex Hay is 1 for 3 with a single in the 4th inning, a strikeout in the 6th, and a ground out in the 1st. First pitch, blue fly ball into center field, and that will be caught for out number 2. However, that will get Cruz Taylor in for the 3rd run of the game. So a sac fly for Alex Hay. And that will be his first RBI of the season. I'll bring up Austin Reno. He's 0 for 3 today. Ground out, fly out, and a strikeout. Runner on first. 2 outs here in the 8th inning. Now a mound visit. And that will be it for the pitcher, Parks, and he will most likely be getting the last laugh as he is set for the win as he goes 7 2/3, allowing 3 earned runs and 8 hits. We will be back after a quick break here on 1390 KRRZ.
El Azteca is authentic Mexican fast food on the go. Their ingredients are always fresh, so you can be sure you'll get the best tacos, burritos, tamales, and more. El Azteca is located at 2035 North Broadway in Minot. Stop in or order online to save time. If you want exclusive coupons and special offers to save more on your next visit, text El Azteca as one word to 21777. El Azteca, the most authentic Mexican food in Minot.
iHeartRadio.
We are Northwest North Dakota's #1 country radio station, 97 Kicks FM, playing a wide variety of today's new country to those country favorites reaching back to the 90s. With the award-winning Bobby Bones Show and a big signal puts your business where it needs to be. We are heard on over 2,000 smart devices across the country with our iHeartRadio app. From radio to streaming, web, and social media, we've got you covered. Our Kicks listeners are current and retired military, farmers and ranchers, working moms, business owners. We are 97 Kicks FM.
Kanan Dodge is going to pitch for the Moo next, as he has been phenomenal at shortstop. And this is his first pitching outing of the season. So that requires some pitching changes, as Dodge went from short to the mound. It'll be Hesse now playing short, and the designated hitter, Carlson, going to be playing third base. So again, it'll be Carlson at third, Hesse at short, and Dodge on the mound. So coming up for the Sabre Dogs is Austin Reno, then Hunter Holland, and then Tyler Courtney. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th as they've scored 2 runs to make it a 7-3 game. Runner on first is Chauncey Callier, who got an RBI single. So Reno 0 for 3. Due for a base hit here. Batting .217 on the season is Reno. 1 for 2 in this current series. First pitch, and there's strike 1. The 0-1, and there's strike 2. As Dodge, he puts the ball behind his head and kind of pauses, then whips it in there. And that is not good for your elbow. As that pitch misses low and away. And when he throws over to first, he's more of a sidearm thrower. Obviously, he doesn't pause before he whips it over to first. So a lot different for him when he's on the mound. Here's 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 by Reno, and that'll end the inning. So 1 batter for Dodge, and he comes in and strikes out Reno. We'll move to the top of the 9th. Sabre Dogs trail 7-3. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on 1390 KRRZ.
Planet Pizza has become Minot's premier party location. Whether it's a birthday, team, family, school, or church get-together, they have everything to make your event out of this world. From arcade games to bouncy houses, they provide fun for all ages. Planet Pizza has been Minot's best pizza place for over 20 years. Don't let the fun fool you. Their pizza is fresh and delicious every time. To book a party or to order, call 701-852-1700. The Sleep in Minot is the #1 favorite place to stay when visiting. The Wi-Fi is always free and the breakfast is always hot and delicious. It's also the most convenient hotel for the kids when they want to hang out at the Dakota Splashdown Water Park. For the grown-ups, the hotel is attached to the Dakota Square Mall so you can shop till you drop. Then in the evening, be sure and stop in at the best-kept secret lounge for a drink. The Sleep in Minot is a proud sponsor of the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, the largest sleep in North America, where everyone dreams better.
Sabre Dogs trail 7-3. They get 2 runs back, thanks to an RBI single by Chauncey Callier and an RBI ground out from Alex Hay. And that puts the Sabre Dogs within 4 as we have another new pitcher, and this is the 5th pitcher that the Sabre Dogs have now gone through, and it will be, I believe that's Heath Backus, on for his 2nd straight game. So just 1 inning of work for Cody Waters. Backus pitched yesterday, didn't have his best game. Came in for a 1/3 of an inning. Allowed 3 earned runs. try to get some of his confidence back here as they trail by 4 here in the 9th. So coming up to the plate for the Moo is Omar Vilos, Brock Reller, and Peter Carlson. Backus, although has the highest ERA on the pitching staff, has also the highest strikeouts per 9 innings ratio. 16.1 strikeouts per 9 innings. First pitch misses for ball 1. Backus has an inning and 2/3 under his belt and has 3 strikeouts. See if he can try to get his confidence back here tonight. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 for Backus. The 1-1. So fouled out of play, make it 1-2. Backus, really rooting for him. He's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Every single time he sees me, he's like, "Oh, what's up, Jared?" Gives me a fist bump, and just a really nice guy. So really rooting for him tonight. This is his 3rd outing of the season so far. Second was yesterday. Hadn't pitched since the second game of the season until yesterday. As that is a check swing, and he went around for strike 3. And that'll bring up Brock Reller as Backus gets the first out.
Next batter to the right fielder, number 24, Brock Reller.
So Reller so far tonight is 1 for 4 with a single, a ground out, a fly out, and a strikeout. Now a quick meeting between Alex Hay and Heath Backus. Talk strategy for this at-bat. Every single batter for the Moo has gotten aboard one way or another as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 from Backus. Misses upstairs for ball 1. Coming up for the Sabre Dogs in the bottom of the 9th, it'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters, Holland, Courtney, and then Drew Pollum. Here's a 1-1. In there for strike 2. Lefty from Paris JUCO. 1 of 4 Sabre Dogs from Paris. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, second strikeout for Reller. And also the second strikeout for Backus as well. So that brings up Peter Carlson, the designated hitter. 1 for 2, strikeout, and a flyout. First pitch, outside for ball 1. On the stretch, check swing, in there, strike 1. No one on, 2 men out here in the top of the 9th. The pitch. Allen misses upstairs for ball 2. Fremont holds on. They'll split the series, and the series decider will be tomorrow at 5:35. Is that pitch in there for strike 2 on the inside corner to Peter Carlson. Carlson with a base hit in the 4th inning. Also got on via walk twice and scored a run. Check swing. Didn't go. That was outside for ball 3. Count full with 2 outs. Sabre Dogs trail 7-3. The pitch. Fouled out of play. We'll redo the 3-2 as that one is hit into the parking lot.
And this foul sponsored by Cowboy Heavy, all of our family, all of our fun.
3-2. Inside ball 4. So the game in Hastings has finalized. The Sodbusters win against the Spearfish Sasquatch 8-6. That game finished in 2 hours and 23 minutes. Very quick game as it started at 6:35. Also, no score posted from Pierre and Wheat City. That game being played in Brandon, Manitoba. This is a broken bat right at Bacchus. Throw over to first in time for out number 3. A good job by Heath to get out of the ninth and get some of his confidence back with 2 strikeouts, facing 4 batters, getting some high fives and chest bumps from his teammates. So we'll move to the bottom of the ninth for his final try. And once again, it'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters, Hunter Holland, Tyler Courtney, and Drew Pollum. We'll be right back after these messages.
Inside of your mouth ache? Not brushing as often as you should? Then come on over to Kemet Dental. Kemet Dental prides on their team of highly educated dental professionals and advanced technology. Whether it's advanced dental procedures such as implants, same-day crowns, and sleep apnea, there's no problem they can't fix. Visit their state-of-the-art facility or visit kemetdental.com to learn more. Kemet Dental. We treat more than teeth, we treat people. Don't let bad weather surprise you. Stay informed with KMOT. KMOT is Minot's local NBC affiliate that keeps you in the know for all things weather-related. KMOT also makes sure that you know everything important happening in the Minot community. Want to see the latest Twins highlights? Check out KMOT's professional sports coverage, as well as their local and collegiate sports. KMOT, your news leader.
Sabre Dogs trail 7-3 going into the bottom of the ninth. Designated hitter Hunter Holland will come to the plate for the Sabre Dogs. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout and 2 ground outs, including a double play ball in the 4th. Tyler Courtney got a base hit in the 7th. And then Pollum is also 0 for 3 on his day. As the bottom of the order really struggling here this afternoon, from Reno on through Pollum, just 1 hit. First pitch, and there's strike 1 from Kanan Dodge. Those of you just joining us, Dodge started out at shortstop. Did a phenomenal job, and now this ball is hitting the air towards center field, and that will be caught for out number 1 in center field. So he is playing really well at short, and he was awarded the ball to start throwing out some pitches for the team in the 8th inning. Came out for 1 out in the 8th, got a strikeout, and gets the first out here in the 9th. It was Peter Carlson who went on to 3rd, and Hesse now playing shortstop as the first pitch to Courtney, misses for ball 1, or excuse me, he's in there for strike 1 rather. Here's the 0-1. That one misses outside for ball 1. Count is now even with 1 out. Nobody aboard for the Sabre Dogs here in the bottom of the 9th. Been playing for 2.5 hours now. Here's the 1-1. That one misses for ball 2. The pitch. And there's strike 2 on the inside corner. And correction, this is not Corney. This is Justin Henley hitting for the Sabre Dogs, pinch hitter. And that one is fouled. We will redo once again the 2-2. Looks like Sam Powers is on deck, so we'll have back-to-back pinch hitters for the Sabre Dogs. That one misses outside for ball 3. Some grounded foul, and once again we will redo it. Henley did not play yesterday, hasn't played in a couple days. Getting him some rest. He's 4 for 37 on the season, 108 batting average. Doesn't hit the air towards right field well, and that will be caught. Thought that was going to start hooking, but it ended up slicing a little bit at the center fielder for out number 2. Now bring up Sam Powers. Pinch hitter for the Sabre Dogs. Powers played yesterday, but he was a pinch runner and ended up going 0 for 1 with the run yesterday in the 10th inning. Also had a stolen base as the first pitch to him in there for strike 1. Sabre Dogs down to their final out as that one upstairs for ball 1, even up the count. That one misses, low and away for ball 2. Childs is on deck. And that one in there, strike 2. I'd love to get to Childs. He's been amazing today. He's 3 for 4 with 2 runs and 2 stolen bases. The 2-2. Barely misses outside, and that will make the count full. Dodge not wasting any time on the mound here. Here's the 3-2. Hit out of play down the right field line. And we will redo the 3-2. See if the Sabre Dogs can start a rally here in the bottom of the 9th. They got a lot of work to do. Down by 4 with 2 outs. This one, once again, grounded foul. Down the first base line. Sabre Dogs and Moo. Series finale tomorrow, 5:35 here at Corbett Field. Here's the 3-2. In the air towards center field, coming in as a center fielder, and backing up as a second baseman, Sears, and he will make the catch, and that will do it. Sabre Dogs drop this one with a final score 7-3. As the Sabre Dogs drop their second game in the span of 3 days. We will send it to a break. We'll have an interview with Heath Backus coming up after these messages.
With gates opening at 4:30.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Sabre Dogs dropped this one 7-3. I'm here with Heath Backus. Pitched in the 9th inning for the Sabre Dogs. 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, no hits, no runs. First off, how's your arm feel?
It feels a lot better than it did. I can tell you that.
You struggled a little bit yesterday, but came back strong. What mentally did you do differently yesterday than you did today?
At this level, you got to have a fastball and an off speed to compete. And yesterday I didn't have my off speed, and it kind of showed. And today I came out with the mentality: if I don't have my best stuff, they're not going to know it. And yesterday they knew it.
Pitching staff as a whole, besides the first few innings, pitched pretty well. It was the offense that kind of caused a few problems. What do you have to do mentally to get yourself ready to get into a game where you know that the possibility of a comeback is not likely?
You just got a short-term memory. That's the biggest key. We play, 62, 65 games this year, so you got to bounce back. You can't let one bad play or one bad swing affect the rest of your game.
What was going through your head when you got called up for the second straight night? It hasn't happened this season.
I told myself out the pen they're not going to touch me, and they didn't.
Love that kind of confidence. It really showed on the mound. You pitched great today. As Sabre Dogs lost 7-3 here. I'm here with Heath Backus. What are you going to do to take this performance, which you did really well, and take that and move it forward?
Just build on it and work on my off speed more. That's I tend to work off of my off speed and sneak my fastball by him, but tonight I had the power fastball. So.
What kind of pitches are working for you right now? It's kind of been 50-50, or how do you kind of go through?
Usually, if I get deep into the count where I'm ahead, I'll go off my slider, and if I fall behind, I can rely on my fastball to sneak by people because I have a weird arm slot.
So right now, the pitching staff doing pretty solid. What's the camaraderie like between you guys at this moment?
We're family. We've barely known each other a couple weeks, and it's a big family, and we're playing selfless.
All right, Heath Backus here with me. Sabre Dogs lose 7-3. Heath, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Go back home and warm up a little bit. It's a little chilly out here.
Yeah,
all right, we'll send
sure.
it back to a commercial. We'll be back with the stats.
Inside of your mouth ache? Not brushing as often as you should? Then come on over to Kemet Dental. Kemet Dental prides on their team of highly educated dental professionals and advanced technology. Whether it's advanced dental procedures such as implants, same-day crowns, and sleep apnea, there's no problem they can't fix. Visit their state-of-the-art facility or visit kemetdental.com to learn more. Kemet Dental. We treat more than teeth, we treat people. Don't let bad weather surprise you. Stay informed with KMOT. KMOT is Minot's local NBC affiliate that keeps you in the know for all things weather-related. KMOT also makes sure that you know everything important happening in the Minot community. Want to see the latest Twins highlights? Check out KMOT's professional sports coverage, as well as their local and collegiate sports. KMOT, your news leader.
Baseball is America's game. It brings people together, and there's nothing better for community than people coming together. Thank you, Sabre Dogs, for providing entertainment, a family-friendly environment, and good sportsmanship to our town. These simple moments, sharing time with loved ones, create everlasting memories, and will always be in the cheering section, rooting for the home team. First Western Bank and Trust, we're not just here for you, we are you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Forward Communication provides you an opportunity to get your message heard on radio stations all across the region. They have several syndicated radio reports you can partner on, including Ag Issues, which gives an agronomy perspective to regional agriculture, Outdoor Issues, which discusses North Dakota hunting and fishing, and Training Camp Today, which gives listeners an inside look at Minnesota Vikings training camp. Call Forward Communication at 720-0007. That's 720-0007.
Sabre Dogs dropped this one 7-3. They fall to 6-8, 2 games below 500. That was Heath Backus with me before the break. But it really is encouraging to see that this team is getting along so well, even in the midst of when they're not playing at their best. The pitching staff doing what they can here tonight after giving up 6 innings in the first 3. The relievers came on and pitched pretty well. Loxter, Waters, and Backus. Back to back to back. Pretty good outings for those three. Here are some of your unofficial stats from today's game. Let's start with the leadoff hitter, Phil Childs, the only player with more, actually one of two players with more than one hit, as Childs went 3 for 4 with 2 runs and 2 stolen bases. Jace Edwards was 0 for 3. And Cruz Taylor was 2 for 2 with a run. Johnson Callier, 1 for 4 with 2 RBI, one of them off of a single and one off of a fly out. And Alex Hay was 1 for 4 with an RBI as well. Austin Reno and Hunter Holland went 0 for 4. And Courtney went 1 for 3, and Justin Hilly was 0 for 1 as he pinch hit. And then Drew Paulin was 0 for 3, and Sam Powers was 0 for 1. Heath Backus went 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, a walk, no hits, and no earned runs. Sage Dean came in, allowed 3 runs in the first inning, and Startwell allowed 3 more in the second and third innings. And then Loxter allowed just the 1 with 5 strikeouts. So tomorrow will be the series finale, and we'll determine who wins this series, as the Sabre Dogs will try to get back to 1 game under 500 tomorrow night at 5:35 on Sunday here at beautiful Corbett Field. That's going to be it for me, Jared Sleppy, producer Scott Kopaz. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for listening, everybody.